Are you getting a Borador puppy? Or do you just want some extra information on this amazing dog breed? Well, today marks the 2-year anniversary of when we actually got Buddy the Borador. I got him as a present for my now fiance and dressed him up in a little Santa suit and surprised her in front of her family with Buddy. Here's a quick video.
Bring him in. This is Buddy. This is our new puppy.
Remember how small he was? Oh. Come on, everybody wants to see you. We don't want to see you there in the back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy.
You will be in this video. Now you a big Borador.
On today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what I've learned in my 2-year span of owning a Borador. We've actually had some hilarious stories and some not so hilarious stories along the way. So make sure you stick around for all the tips and tricks on today's Buddy the Borador episode.
Yeah, if you're looking to find happiness, well, you ain't gotta look no more. Check the YouTube channel, look for Buddy the Borador.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Buddy the Borador, the show where we bring you canine content on dog treats, toys, and training tips. So, what have I learned from this Boradorable dude in the past 2 years? Exercise, exercise, exercise. Boradors need a lot of exercise, and if you have a dog like a Borador, or you're getting a Borador, get ready to run. Get ready to run. I take Buddy out on at least 2 to 3 walks per day. Boradors need a lot of exercise. Make sure you do long walks in the morning. I normally take Buddy into the park and I have a football for him, which I kick about. You might have seen this on Instagram if you follow us on there, where we do the crossbar shot of the day. But basically, I let him off the leash in the park and he gets a lot of run time. So it makes him very tired, and then he comes back and sleeps a little bit like this. So if you do work long hours and there's going to be no one in the house, make sure you do really think about it before you actually get a Borador. Another great thing is if you have a back garden, absolutely brilliant for Boradors to run around in. Just make sure that you stop them from digging holes in the garden, because these guys will do it. Okay. When you're out on walks with Boradors, make sure you take some tasty treats with you. I normally take things like chicken, meat, things like that, and I reward him if he does something positive. Buddy is by no means the perfect walker. He still pulls now and again, so I would recommend that you get yourself into a puppy training class if at all possible. If you do have a puppy. We actually did a week's training, a week's worth of training with a local puppy class. It was absolutely brilliant, to be honest, but to be honest, at the time I was doing a load of other stuff and it wasn't really fitting in with my schedule, and you know, that's pretty bad on me, to be honest, because if I'd stuck at it, he probably would have walked a lot better. So make sure you do research a local puppy class and see if you can get yourself some lessons. It's well worth it. I would highly recommend it.
Get over here. Get over here. You're getting in this video.
Oh, big sigh. Such a hard life, isn't it? If you're toilet training your Borador as well, make sure you're praising them when you're taking them outside for a walk. I know this can be quite difficult if you've got a puppy, because before they've had their vaccinations, you're not meant to take them outside. But when they do go outside, make sure if they're having a wee or a poop, that you reward them with some tasty treats. This is going to make them associate going to the toilet outside with a positive experience, and then they're not going to do it in the house as much. No poop in your house. That was a good thing. Although I'm going to have lots of poop because we got baby on the way. I've made a full playlist as well for Borador training tips and things to do with behaviour. So if you want to check that out as well, I'll see if I can put a little link or a picture or something up here. It might be like a tag at the top of the video. You can click that, and there's about 6 or 7 videos on there to do with Borador training. But I thought I would do obviously a little bit more of an up-to-date video for you today. Pulling is a massive problem for a lot of dog walkers today. I know it still is for me, as I mentioned before. But make sure you try and get that sort of nailed down as quickly as possible. Being on a lead for a dog, leash, whatever you want to call it, is not normally natural anyway, so when they're on the lead, it can be a little bit uncomfortable and very unnatural for the dog, so do make sure you are aware of that. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of make a point of saying pulling on the lead is a big problem, and it still is for me at times, so it's another big thing you need to work on. Training never stops. 2 years down the line, I'm still learning stuff, and I still should be doing certain things that I'm not. So just be aware that, you know, sometimes it is the trainer's fault that these problems occur. So do make sure you read up a lot on how dogs' behaviour works. I know I have had some books in the past from Victoria Stilwell and also Zach George and his Dog Training Revolution. His book was really beneficial for me. and also Victoria's was, because it really went into the sort of psychology of the dogs and why they do certain things that they do, which was very interesting. I didn't know certain things, like why the role in fox poo, for example, was something to do with trying to hide their scent, and it sort of goes back to the ancestral days of them being, you know, coming from wolves, and they're trying to hide their scent so that they don't get hunted down by predators, which I found very interesting. So do make sure you do pick up both of those books as well. Zach George has his own YouTube channel, so if you're a little bit like me and you like to watch videos on topics like dog walking, training, barking, that kind of stuff, make sure you check out his channel, because it's a great watch. Don't know why I'm going like all American today, but yeah, you get the gist. So yeah, if you're about to get a Borador, or if you have a Borador, you're in for an absolutely amazing ride. I have had some absolutely hilarious times with Buddy over the past 2 years. I can't believe it's only been 2 years. For some reason, it feels like it's been longer. But this guy has been so beneficial for all of the family to have. You know, we've had more ups and downs. We had an incident recently where he actually went for one of my mum's little dogs, which was a little bit of a territorial thing because I'd thrown down some McDonald's chips and he didn't like that other dog was trying to take his food. So, you know, it's by no means been a perfect journey. You know, I'm still learning stuff along the way, and I think you also will as well. So just make sure you are aware of that. But like I said, it's just so cool having a dog. You know, you come in from a hard day at work and you walk through the door and these guys are sprinting down the stairs, wagging their tail at you. You know, they're just so happy to see you. And, you know, I cannot imagine my life without the guy. So, you know, I have so much to thank to Buddy. I mean, I look at this YouTube channel, which I've started, and, you know, like, it's been amazing seeing other people's Boradors and how, you know, they've reacted to training and seeing our videos and stuff like that, which has been, you know, just so cool that he's brought my two passions of video editing and dogs into one. So I have so much to thank to Buddy for that. So, you know, you're never going to regret getting a dog. So I don't think anybody will, but that's just my thoughts on it. But thank you very much for watching. Do make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're always posting videos on Borador, dog training tips, and we also do quite a lot of videos on product reviews for dogs, so things like dog toys and stuff like that. If you have anything sort of to get us to review, or you have any suggestions, do make sure you let us know. Question of the day is, what is the biggest life lesson you've learned from your dog? This might not be a dog that you have now, it might be a previous dog that you have. We've had numerous dogs over the years. We actually had a huge giant Labrador called Archer. He was like one of my first dogs, and he really helped me see that, you know, my main passion lay with animals, and more specifically was dogs. And over the years after that, you know, I've sort of got in and out of dog walking businesses and stuff like that, and I've also recently had a little marketing business that I had where I was helping dog walkers out and stuff. And so, like, you know, like, having that dog really made me see that that was where my passions lied, whatever. But yeah, that's the real answer, in my opinion. You know, I cannot imagine my life without dogs, and I think that's where I really see my future. I also obviously have my own dog soap business as well, so I'm wanting to provide a cool product that dog owners like me and you can also use in the future, and it's nice stuff for the dog's skin, and there's no nasty chemicals in it. Went off on a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think's the biggest life lesson you've learned from your dog. Thanks for watching again. I know I've just said that before, but we'll see you on the next episode of Buddy the Borador. Bye!
Yeah, if you're looking to find happiness where you ain't gotta look no more, check the YouTube channel, look for Buddy the Borador. Dog training tips I know you can use, even sell dog toys and product reviews. Welcome to the channel where you know we keep it live. Buddy's here to make you smile, you just gotta subscribe. For all your dog needs, and they never skip a beat. Consider this a treat, this is really all you need. Hey, Buddy the Borador, come on, Buddy the Borador. Yeah.